Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team Nuzlocke Walkthrough Edition Extravaganza. If you are watching this, that means that there is plot right now, and that that last episode, the 0.5 episode or whatever, filler episode, is completed with the filler completely done and no plot spoiled or damaged or interrupted or stuff like that. If you are not watching this, then I am saying this for my own amusement and will probably be editing this out. Cool, there's plot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the plot line. It's dream time again. It's Green Dream. I remember this. This again. Am I dreaming again? I know I'm dreaming again. It's that Pokemon again. You can see it, right guys? It's not on the screen and it's not actually visible, but you can see it, right? It's a Pokemon again. What are you... They're talking to me? I can't hear them. What are they saying? It's shaking. An earthquake? Oh my gosh, it's getting really bad. For a dream, this feels strangely real, but... You know what? I'm not... The next morning. Hello? I'm not sure whose voice that is. Hello, you are Ahdurin, aren't you? Who, where, what? Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. It's a Doug Trio. We're pleased to meet you. We are Doug Trio. Last night, during the earthquake, our child Diglett was attacked. He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. We couldn't possibly climb up somewhere so high. That is why we must call upon you for your help, Ahdurin. Diglett was abducted by a Pokemon named Skarmory. It's a vilely vicious ruffian. Please do be careful. Please, we need your help. We must go. Poof. That was so sudden. I couldn't even say no if I wanted to. I better go. Let's do this. Alright, where's Volt? We gotta go tell him we got a job. Hey, Volt. I got a job offer.
Good morning, Ahdurin. Huh? You were just asked to go on a rescue mission?
That's right. Our child Diglett was kidnapped. He was taken to Mount Steel Summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go. So this is our next mission, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go through and find out if we can save Diglett from Skarmory, the evil ruffian that he is. Now, I've always been a huge fan of Skarmory, so to find one is actually a ruffian is insane. Skarmory is probably one of my top 20 guaranteed, top 10 maybe, Pokemon. So, especially now with the 800 plus that we have. So, we've got to go defeat one and save a Diglett. Let's do this. Was Pikachu freaked out just because it was Diglett and you're not a fan of, like, ground type Pokemon? I don't know. Also, I've never noticed this until now. What the devil is my Meowth doing? How was that my moving animation? I know I'm taking steps, but like it looks like I'm just like a boxer, like ready to bounce back and forth, like doom, doom, doom. All right, cool. Anything cool? Check the mail. Let's read this. Welcome to a rescue team. These newspapers are always really useful. They've got some facts and discussions. Some of them are not that useful. Some of them are useful for plot. Some of them are useful for actual strategies and stuff like that. So here, your badge has the power to send back to town any Pokemon you've rescued. Just hold the badge up and it does the rest. By completing rescue jobs, you will be awarded points that raise your team's ranking. Aim for the bronze rank for now. And that's what the points thing are for. So I'll just store that. You can store all of your Pokemon news here. The job list, you know that I still have the Thunderwave Cave jobs. So let's go into Pokemon Square. I'm gonna go to the post office first, just to see what jobs are there. Nothing's there. Cool. Nobody's there. Let's go back. We'll go and briefly do all the store stuff like that. So what do you got for me, Kecleon? Anything good? Nothing particularly necessary, at least. Not that I can think of. TM wares? Anything cool? No, also I can't afford any of that stuff. That's probably a bigger problem to worry about. The bank, I'm gonna store this. That is cool. Let's see. Link's not gonna help. Storage. Now, this is probably, if you're doing a Nuzlocke challenge, this is going to be the first big challenge that you have. This is probably going to be the big challenge that you're going to have because, as hinted before, this is a lot more difficult of a dungeon. So, I would recommend preparing. Feel free to do what you wish, however, but I am going to prepare extra difficultly, so I'm going to take my 1 Reviver Seed. I know it's not probably a smart idea if you were playing through this regularly, but I'm going to take the Reviver Seed, and I'm going to take you... Yes. I'll take another one, sure. You can see that I have 20 items in my box that I'm able to take, so I'm going to go... How much was... Let's see here. Buying... Let's see, how much was it? The Sleep Seed was 70, so I'm gonna go take out and buy that Sleep Seed. Again, feel free to do what you wish if you are playing through this challenge. I only need 70. I don't need anything else cool, but... I don't know why I keep saying so much. I'll just buy the Sleep Seed. Awesome. We're good, bye. We'll talk to these guys as well. You got anything for us? I don't know why, but they've been any natural disasters. Pokemon have gone violent. It's a mean world out there. There's a forest fire. Okay, so none of you guys are talking about the earthquake. Are you talking about the earthquake? Oh, no, I already know what the post office. Cool. Maybe Wishcash has something to say about the earthquake? Do you have anything to say? Nope. Nothing to say. Cool. So, with all of that minor stuff out of the way, we will get going into the hardest dungeon yet. You can see right here, going to Mount Steel. I have brought with me my only Reviver Seed, 2 Orange Berries, and a Sleep Seed, as well as I'm holding a Pecha Berry. I don't know if that's going to be particularly useful, but in case we need it. This is the first dungeon that you may have trouble with, so I would highly recommend preparing. You don't have to go overboard like I did with bringing the Reviver Seed and Orange Berries. You'll probably be able to pick up Orange Berries in the dungeon, but plus I also have my moveset, which should be fairly good for the dungeon, but just in case, I would recommend preparing a little bit. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just get going. I'm stalling. Let's go to Mount Steel.
Here we are, Mount Steel. So Diglett was whisked to its peak.
That's right. Oh, here you are again. The peak is 9th floor. Thank you very much for helping. Farewell. I'm not gonna get over that.
Let's go.
And here's the Mount Steel music, which is pretty good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mount Steel. This is a more difficult dungeon than the other two have been. The other two, it's fairly easy to win. This one might be a little bit more difficult, especially with my team, because I have a Pikachu and a Meowth, which means that these rock types are going to be a lot more difficult to deal with. I know Baltoy is not a rock type, but like there are more rock types, trust me. We get going. Plus the dungeons are a lot more bigger. Here's a gummy, for example, the white gummy. Each color corresponds to a different type, and different types like different gummies. So for example, I believe green gummies are good for bug type. There's an actual grass gummy out there for grass types, obviously. Red is for fire and stuff like that. I think red is for fire. This is not going to be one of those dungeons where I fool around and go all over the place. I'm going straight to the top because we need to do that. Also, I found an item. I need to go to items. That's probably the best idea. I'm going to take that. Grab the money. You can see Aeron. Oh, biscuits. Pokemon like Aeron are going to be difficult for me because they're part steel, and Pikachu here does not have the greatest moveset when it comes to that. Luckily, I was able to defeat it. Another fact that you might want to keep in count is that immunities do not exist. For example, if a normal type was to attack a ghost type, it would still do damage, it would just do an extremely small amount of damage. So there's no such thing as immunities, it's just very, very small damage instead. So if Pikachu were to attack a ground type, it would do damage, but it would do like maybe a fifth of the damage that it would normally do or something like that. Oh, I got an item, that's why. Gravel rocks, these are awesome items. So what these are, it didn't give me the explanation, but if I'm gonna set this. Okay, cool. So if I press L and R, or if I were to use this, I would throw a rock and it would do 20 damage. It always does 20, it doesn't increase or decrease. Let's see if I can tuck. Nope, can't take you out. You can see here, moves are doing a lot of damage already. And you can see the Thunder Shock on Baltoy. I believe Baltoy is part ground, but it still did damage, just didn't do a lot. Volt is also level 10, which is nice because I need you to be a high level. I'm gonna take these. Cool. So far it's going pretty well. I have to say. Here's a max elixir. I'm going to back up. I'm gonna stall. Alright, cool. Now we can use Growl. For moves like Growl, you don't have to face them. It's just easier. Cool. I'm gonna go throw a rock at you. It missed. You can tell also sometimes items like that miss, which is always not fun. I am level 8. Great. I didn't get a move though. Not great. So you can see the Gravel Rock official statement, I guess you could say. You can mod them in distant foes. You can set them under items and L and R to throw them. You can hold up to 99 Gravel Rocks at one time. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Alright, Pikachu, can you handle this? There are some moves that are able to cut corners like this. I cannot, however. I don't have a move like that, so Pikachu's gonna have to take it on his own, which he easily did. Ooh, my gosh. Pikachu's rolling over people. Volt is rolling over people. I gotta call your name. Items, I'm gonna take that. Awesome. Pickup ability, I have learned right now in this short playthrough so far that it is a very good ability to have when you want items, because, oh my god, double Aeron. Here's to, come on, we can do this, we can do this. Oh man, that's big damage. Alright, so we were able to survive that. I'm not gonna have the Oran Berry yet, I'm gonna save that until I need to. Plus you can see walking heals you. Here's a Blast Seed. I explained this in an earlier episode. The Blast Seed flames the foe you are facing, apparently. Turn to face the foe, then use item to spit fire at them and that'll do damage. That's pretty good for smaller enemies. Another Blast Seed, some money. All of these items are pretty good, especially in the early game. Alright, so here I'm going to run and step back, and bang. Cool. You need to use different strategies like this in order to make sure that you don't walk into a fight that you don't want to take. So here, we'll use Scratch. Cool. You also need to watch out and make sure that you don't run out of moves. So I only have 9 scratches, which is not good. Pikachu has been a lot better with the moveset. So we shall go over here. The 9th floor, I believe, is where Diglett is, which means we've got a couple floors left. Fine. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk here and run. Oh, look, it's a Meta-type. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna ask Pikachu to... I don't like where this is going. Run. Pikachu. Okay, it's bulking its stats. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm gonna use Growl. Pikachu, I need you to use Thunder Shock. Great, cool. Now here's the game plan. We gonna go together, and we are gonna book it. Oh, that's not a good idea either. Yeah, the beep is telling me that we don't have much time. Run. Pikachu, run. Book it. Geodude is not your friend. Geodude is definitely not your friend. Oh, this is fantastic. Alright, Pikachu, I'm gonna need you to somehow take on that Geodude. That didn't do squat. That, okay, good. Okay, Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. I'm gonna need you to not worry about that guy. Okay, you're worrying about him. Great. Take that. Don't destroy me. Okay, I can take you out. No, I can't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's special ability. And I just did a dumb mistake. Alright, great. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to first, I forget what sorting is. I'm going to eat this and see what happens. Great, that did 45 damage. That's a lot better. Yay, this is going fantastic. Alright, cool. Anybody in here? Great, I'm gonna take those gravel rocks and book it. An orb. Alright, so here, the escape orb, as I mentioned before, if things get desperate, I can use the escape orb to escape the dungeon and keep the items and stuff. It doesn't mean I win, though. Otherwise, I'd use it right now. But it is a nice, like, if things get desperate type of item. Are you in here? Nope, that's probably not leading to a room, which means I'm gonna guess that it goes down there. Oh, Geodude pick up a Hurl Orb. That's great. Oh, that's even better. All of this has been for nothing. Alright, so clearly the blast seeds are the way to go, so I'm going to eat this and use this now. Alright. Oh, look, Tyro. Great. Pikachu leveled up. Please tell me you learned a new move, and now, again, you can only have 4 moves at a time. Yes, it is Quick Attack. Quick Attack is such a good move because it can use them from 2 spaces away, which means that I can stand in front and do damage. Pikachu can use Quick Attack from behind me and still attack the person in front, which is great. You do not need Growl. You don't need Growl, that's my job. Cool. If we need Growl, I'll Growl. So, Pikachu, great job. Keep that. Let's see. Alright, cool. Floors are here. So that was a long 5th floor. And you can see the layout has changed. That is typically a sign that things have gotten more difficult. So, yay! More difficulty. I'm gonna take that. Ooh, that is very useful. Alright, so I have 10 Gravel Rock, which is really nice for distance opponents. Oh, this is the first time we're learning about the Pekka Berry. Pekka Berry heals poisoning. So, if you are poisoned, eat that. You don't have to worry about it. Well, this is a great setup. Alright, so here's my game plan. I'm going to go toss a rock that way. Great. Toss another rock that way. Pikachu, as you can see, it can use Quick Attack. I am going to see if I can throw a rock. Yeah, I can throw rocks over corners and stuff like that, as long as I can see them. Oh, that's not good. Well, take that. Take that. Great. Let's go this way, because my rock is here. Fortunately, that was the wrong way. Oh, this way. I don't want to use my move, though, so I'm gonna have to... That was a good decision to make. Beldum. This is not fun. Alright, so I'm gonna step back. Okay, so according to the map, I can see him, which means that I'm going to go throw rocks at him. Great. Beldum has that one move, only one move, which is Takedown. Like, I believe that's like the main series games. But the problem with Takedown is that A, it's a powerful move, and B, it does damage to himself, which is a good thing, but that's not something I want to deal with. Also, I don't know why I did my move. I should probably be throwing rocks at people instead. Yeah, you know, life is great. No more Pokemon, no more Pokemon. Yes. Okay, great. Floor 7. Whoop-de-doo. This is great. Alright. So a Cherry Berry heals paralysis, which is always nice. Alright. This is a twofer. You see, I'm gonna throw a rock at you. You're gone. I'm gonna throw a rock at you. Throwing a rock at a rock does 20 damage. The more you know. Let's see. Oh, Pinsir is not... Alright, I'm gonna give up on the money. I'm gonna give up on the money. Pinsir is not a person that you want to face. I think Vice Grip does a lot of damage. I think it learns Vice Grip. Take that. You can see what Takedown does. I'm gonna throw a rock at you. Bam. Cool. Alright, I gotta walk things very slowly here because... Oh, look, it's Pinsir. Good old pal. Let's throw a rock at you. And it missed. Whoop-de-doo. Come on, Pikachu, you gotta take him out. Yes. Pinsir is one of those guys that gets you a lot of experience, but it is a very, very difficult opponent to take down. If you play your cards right, you will do it well. Otherwise, you will possibly lose a lot. Grab Rock 3, a Hurl Orb. Nah, forget the one. Oh, I'm glad I did. Here we are, the 9th floor. Alright guys, now we are getting serious.
Look, Ahdurin. Diglett's over there.
How did you get stuck over there?
Hey, are you alright? We've come to rescue you. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what Skarmory should sound like.
You, what do you think you're doing here? We're here to rescue Diglett. Skarmory, don't do this. Release Diglett. How dare you? It's their fault. I haven't slept in days because the earthquakes frighten me so. Every night we've had them. Those earthquakes are caused by this brat's ilk running wild underground. That's not true, though. Well, it's true that there's been many earthquakes lately, but it would take more than Diglett's family to going wild under the ground to cause earthquakes. You be quiet. We'll fight if you keep that up. It's no good. Skarmory is just too agitated to listen to reason. We'll have to fight it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your first boss battle. That's right, Skarmory is a boss battle, and we have to fight them as a level 9 Meowth and a level 11 Pikachu. Now, Pikachu might have an advantage here. However, I certainly do not, because my one move, Scratch, does diddly squat to a Steel-type bird. So, here's the idea, Pikachu. We're going to play this out real carefully, because I am not dealing with giving up that Reviver Seed. Also, you'll notice that the PowerPoint moves of the moves have not changed. That changes in future games, but for now, I'm stuck with whatever I am dealt with, which means Pikachu only has 9 Thunder Shocks, which I think should be good, but like I only have the 6 Scratches and stuff like that. So keep that in mind when you're in the games and playing through, because you might want to, if you know what level or what floor the boss battles are, you might want to have a Max Elixir prepared for the floor beforehand. I, however, do not, and I have 2 rocks. I have 8 rocks more. Alright, so here's my game plan. I am going to probably go and throw rocks at this guy, while Pikachu, I'm going to switch on your exclusive move user as well. Cool. Let's throw rocks. There. It's not that difficult of a boss battle, actually, looking back on it. I know I used to have trouble with it for some reason, in the past. I believe it's because when I choose Mudkip, it has Mud Slap this time. Water Gun won't do a lot, and then Mud Slap, isn't technically immune, so it's very difficult.
Grr.
Grr, grr.
Grr. I can't keep up. I'll flee for now.
And he's gone, and you will, I don't believe, ever see Skarmory again. So,
Hey there, we chased Skarmory off. It's okay now. Come on down over here. I can't. I'm too scared to move. Okay, no problem. We'll come to you. Just wait.
that's a large gap. Whoa.
Sheesh. Look at this cliff. I can't see the bottom. Ahdurin, what'll we do? We can't get across this. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, hi. You're the Magnemite we saved.
We got word of this. We can rescue Diglett from the sky. Bzz, bzz. Hold on to us tight. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Don't be scared. We won't make the mistake of zapping you. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Even though you're a ground type, and even though we can't affect you, and actually we're 4 times weak to you. For some reason, we will still do this. And now we magically appear back home.
Oh, I was very scared. Maybe because I was somewhere so high.
My feet feel like they were still walking on air. What? Did he just say feet? You guys see the feet, right? Diglett have feet. Feet confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody get the newspapers, get IGN, get the Nintendo company, get everybody. Diglett have feet. This is the biggest thing since sliced bread. Since sliced bread equivalent in Pokemon. I don't know what that would be. Since sliced donuts.
Feet? He has them? Feet?
Alright, Magnemite don't have feet, so they're like, what? Feet?
Well, you're safe now. That's what counts.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, you've been rescued. Great, great. What? I have no idea.
Huh? What was that? Am I hearing voices?
Whoops. You can't see us. That's terribly rude of us. Poof. Hello, Dugtrio here. Oh, Dugtrio, are you taking over the channel?
Oh, Papa.
Diglett, you had us worried. You're not hurt?
Nope. It was scary, but I'm alright.
I'm not sure what Diglett's voice would be.
It's all thanks to Ahdurin's team.
Yeah, there we go.
Ahdurin, da-da-da.
Thank you for everything. You're heroes.
You should be thanking our Magnemite friends. This rescue was impossible for us to do on our own.
Oh, how rude of us. Thank you so much. No, it was the only thing to do, and how both of our evolved forms are joined trios, I felt a certain kinship. After all, Pokemon must help each other. I'm impressed, sincerely. Thank you. We must be going, Ahdurin.
Bolt?
Thank you. Farewell. Poof, poof. That was fun. And then they just dropped like 500 Poke, and a Petra Scarf, and a Ginseng? Ginseng. This channel dedicates itself in pronouncing things incorrectly. And it was sent to storage. Cool. We'll be on our way too. Wow, my voice cracked terribly on that one.
Oh wait, don't go away.
What is it?
Would you like to join our team?
Join your team.
Yeah. We couldn't have done the last job if you weren't around, Magnemite. I thought we would need more help for doing rescues in the future. Ahdurin, don't you think so?
Nah.
Huh? Why? Don't you want more members?
2 is 1.
But you know, we couldn't have rescued Diglett just by ourselves. If it weren't for the 2 Magnemite that flew Diglett out, we would have been helpless. Or Ahdurin, you're saying that you could have done that rescue by yourself? Ahdurin, do you have some special ability that will let you do that?
Well, you know I'm a Meowth, right? So, my body, stretches, or I can fly. Both of these are hilarious answers. So, I'm gonna go with, well, flying cat. Let's do that.
Oh, really?
Can you show us? You know, it's not my time. I gotta shine my coin, like...
Oh, were you just making fun of me? Sheesh. So how about it? Will you join us as members of our rescue team?
Rescue team. That sounds fun. Bzz, bzz, bzz. But if you need us to rush over to rescues, we need somewhere to live close by. Is there anywhere we can live in this area?
Well...
Oh, there isn't. Too bad. Sorry, but we can't join you. See you. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Well, that's a huge L.
That is too bad. It looks like we need to find places for Pokemon to live if we want them to join our rescue team. I know. Let's go out to Pokemon Square tomorrow. There's an interesting place called the Wigglytuff Club. It wasn't open the other day when we went to the square. It should be open tomorrow, though. It's next door to Felicity Bank. Wigglytuff is usually there every day. We may be able to get some information. Okay, that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll go to Pokemon Square.
Would you like to save your adventure? Thank you very much for watching this very long episode of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team Nuzlocke walkthrough extravaganza. And thank you for watching and supporting the channel in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care. We get to meet the GOAT of all Pokemon tomorrow. Yes,